We live in a world awash with radiation. It's all around us, an invisible sea of energy. Most radiation is harmless, a natural part of our universe. We encounter it every day without even realizing it. But some types of radiation can be dangerous. Understanding radiation is essential for navigating our modern world. Radiation is simply energy traveling through space. This energy can take many forms. Light, heat, and radio waves are all types of radiation. They are part of the electromagnetic spectrum. This spectrum encompasses a vast range of energies. Some radiation, like the light we see, is visible, but much of it is invisible to our eyes. We don't see radio waves, but we use them to listen to music. We don't see X-rays, but doctors use them to see inside our bodies. Radiation is a fundamental part of our universe. It's the energy of stars, the warmth of the sun. It allows us to communicate, explore, and understand the cosmos. By understanding radiation, we can harness its power and mitigate its risks. Imagine the electromagnetic spectrum as a piano keyboard. Each key represents a different type of radiation. On the left, we have low-energy radio waves with long wavelengths. As we move to the right, the energy increases and the wavelengths get shorter. We encounter microwaves, infrared radiation, visible light, and ultraviolet UV radiation. Further to the right are X-rays and gamma rays. These high-energy waves have very short wavelengths. They can penetrate matter, including our bodies. This makes them useful for medical imaging and cancer treatment. But high doses of these rays can be harmful. The key takeaway is that the type of radiation depends on its energy. Low-energy radiation, like radio waves, is generally harmless. High-energy radiation, like X-rays, can be harmful in large doses. We encounter various parts of the electromagnetic spectrum daily. Sunlight contains visible light, UV radiation, and infrared radiation. Our phones use radio waves to communicate. Microwave ovens use, microwaves to heat our food. Understanding the electromagnetic spectrum helps us appreciate the diversity of radiation. It also highlights the importance of using different types of radiation safely and responsibly. Unlike electromagnetic radiation, which travels as waves, nuclear radiation consists of tiny particles ejected from the nucleus of an atom. This happens during radioactive decay, a process where unstable atoms transform into more stable forms. There are three main types of nuclear radiation: alpha, beta, and gamma. Alpha particles are heavy and slow-moving. They can be stopped by a sheet of paper or our skin. Beta particles are lighter and faster. They can penetrate further but can be blocked by a thin sheet of aluminium. Gamma rays are high-energy photons similar to X-rays. They can penetrate deeply and require thick lead or concrete shielding. Nuclear radiation can be both beneficial and harmful. It's used in medicine for diagnosis and treatment, in industry for various applications, and in scientific research. However, exposure to high levels of nuclear radiation can damage cells and tissues, leading to health problems. It's important to note that we encounter low levels of natural background radiation from sources like cosmic rays and radioactive elements in the Earth's crust. This exposure is generally considered safe. Our planet is naturally radioactive. We are constantly bathed in low levels of radiation from various sources. This is known as background radiation. While the word radiation often evokes fear, this natural background radiation is an integral part of our environment. One significant source is cosmic rays, high-energy particles from the sun and beyond our solar system. Our atmosphere acts as a shield, absorbing most of these rays. However, people living at higher altitudes or traveling by air receive slightly higher doses. Another source is radioactive elements found naturally in rocks, soil, water, and even our bodies. These elements, like uranium, thorium, and potassium-40, undergo radioactive decay, releasing small amounts of radiation. Radon, a radioactive gas produced by the decay of uranium in soil and rocks, deserves special mention. It can seep into homes through cracks and become a significant source of indoor radiation exposure. While natural background radiation is generally low and not considered harmful, it's important to be aware of its presence. It's a reminder that radiation is a natural part of our world. Beyond natural sources, human ingenuity has led to the creation of technologies that produce radiation. These advancements have revolutionized various fields, but they also come with responsibilities. Medical imaging is a prime example. X-rays, Connecticut scans, and PET scans utilize radiation to diagnose and monitor various conditions. These tools provide invaluable insights into our bodies, enabling early detection and treatment. Radiation therapy, another essential medical application, uses high-energy radiation to destroy cancer cells. It plays a crucial role in fighting this devastating disease. Beyond medicine, radiation finds applications in industries like energy production, security screening, and food preservation. Nuclear power plants generate electricity through nuclear fission, a process that releases energy from atoms. Airport security scanners use X-rays to detect prohibited items. Food irradiation uses ionizing radiation to kill bacteria and extend shelf life. While these technologies offer significant benefits, it's crucial to use them judiciously. Proper safety protocols and regulations are essential to minimize potential risks associated with man-made radiation. Radiation is often misunderstood, shrouded in myths and misconceptions. It's crucial to separate fact from fiction to make informed decisions about our health and safety. One common myth is that all radiation is dangerous. As we've discussed, radiation encompasses a vast spectrum of energies. While high doses of ionizing radiation can be harmful, low levels of non-ionizing radiation like radio waves and visible light are a part of our everyday lives and pose no significant health risks. Another misconception is that exposure to any amount of radiation will cause cancer. While high doses of radiation can increase the risk of cancer, the reality is that our bodies have natural repair mechanisms to deal with minor cellular damage from low-level exposure. Some people believe that objects exposed to radiation become radioactive themselves. This is generally not true. For example, a person who has received a medical X-ray does not become radioactive. It's essential to rely on credible sources of information such as scientific organizations and health authorities to dispel these myths and make informed decisions about radiation. Radiation, like many powerful forces, has a dual nature. It can be beneficial or harmful depending on exposure. Understanding this is crucial for harnessing its power while mitigating risks. Radiation allows us to diagnose and treat diseases, generate clean energy, and explore space. But high levels can damage cells, leading to health problems. Safety measures and public awareness are essential. It's about finding the right balance.